Sometimes, life doesn't follow the plan we set out. But every now and then, those unexpected twists lead to some of the most incredible breakthroughs, like the microwave oven or the ice cream cone. These accidental inventions didn't just make life easier, they changed the way we live, eat, and even heal. Ready to be pleasantly surprised? Let's dive into some of the quirkiest and most impactful happy accidents in history. Matches. A spark from a scrap. Back in the early 1800s, a British pharmacist named John Walker was mixing chemicals with wooden sticks to prepare medicines. One day, he noticed something stuck to his stirring stick. When he tried to scrape it off, the stick caught fire. Instead of dismissing it, Walker saw potential and developed cardboard matches, later improved with wooden sticks and sandpaper. What's touching is that he never patented his invention, believing it was better to share it freely for the good of everyone. Matches quickly became a global staple, still lighting up our lives today. Teflon. From lost gas to non-stick wonder. American scientist Roy J. Plunkett was trying to find a safer refrigerant for refrigerators at DuPont when a gas mixture mysteriously vanished overnight. All that remained was a strange white, waxy substance, non-reactive, heat-resistant, and famously non-stick. In 1941, Teflon was born. Imagine a kitchen without Teflon frying food would be a whole messier job. Potato chips. Crispy by accident. New York chef George Crumb was tired of complaints that his fries weren't crispy enough. In a moment of frustration, he sliced potatoes paper thin, fried them extra hard, and added salt. Customers couldn't get enough. Potato chips have come a long way since 1853, now boasting over 200 flavors, from classic sour cream and onion to unexpected wasabi ginger. Quite the tasty legacy from a bit of chef's annoyance. Ice cream cones. A sweet world fair save. Ice cream isn't new. It dates back to ancient China. But the ice cream cone was born in 1904 at the St. Louis World's Fair. When the ice cream booth ran out of bowls, Ernest Hammerlick, who sold Persian waffles next door, rolled his waffles into cones and offered them as a solution. Customers loved it so much, the ice cream cone became an instant classic. It's a perfect example of how kindness and a quick idea can turn into something timeless. Coca-Cola. A fizzy mix-up. Pharmacist John Pemberton aimed to cure headaches with a syrup made from coca leaves and cola nuts. Intended to be mixed with water, one day a seller accidentally added soda water instead. The result? The fizzy, refreshing drink we know today as Coca-Cola. Sometimes, even simple mistakes can make history. Post-it notes. The adhesive that wasn't. In 1968, Dr. Spencer Silver tried to create a super strong glue, but instead made a weak, repositionable adhesive. For years, it seemed useless, until a colleague used it to mark hymnals in church choir and a star was born. Post-it notes are now a staple in homes, schools, and offices worldwide, all thanks to an imperfect glue. Safety glass, a crash that saved lives. French chemist Edouard Benedictus accidentally dropped a beaker coated with a plastic film. Instead of shattering, it cracked but held together. This discovery led to safety glass, which we now rely on in everything from car windshields to smartphones. Vulcanized rubber. From kitchen chaos to tough tires. Charles Goodyear, experimenting with rubber, once mixed it with sulfur and accidentally dropped it on a hot stove. The result was vulcanized rubber, strong, durable, and elastic, which revolutionized everything from tires to sports balls. Plastic. Beyond shellac. Leo Hendrik Baekeland sought a cheaper alternative to shellac when he developed Bakelite, the first synthetic plastic. This moldable, heat-resistant material paved the way for the plastic-filled world we live in today. Think of it as the ancestor of pretty much every plastic item around. Antidepressants. Hope where it was least expected. The first antidepressant was discovered by accident in 1957 while trying to treat tuberculosis. Though ineffective against the disease, it lifted patients' moods significantly, marking a breakthrough in mental health treatment that still helps millions. Pacemaker, a heartfelt mistake. Wilson Greatbatch meant to create a device to record heartbeats but inserted the wrong electronic part. Instead, the device started to mimic a heartbeat. The first implantable pacemaker changed countless lives, quite literally keeping hearts beating stronger. Antibiotics, the mold that changed medicine. Alexander Fleming's messy lab gave birth to penicillin when he noticed mold killing bacteria in a petri dish. This accidental discovery ushered in the antibiotic age and transformed healthcare forever. X rays, seeing beneath the surface. Wilhelm Röntgen accidentally exposed his hand to an electron beam in 1895 and saw its shadow on photographic film, realizing radiation could see through flesh and bone. This was the birth of X ray imaging, a cornerstone of modern medicine. Superglue, sticky innovation. Kodak researcher Harry Coover stumbled on a ridiculously sticky plastic in 1942 while working on gun sights. Initially a nuisance, it became a lifesaver, quite literally in the form of superglue, a household essential we love and sometimes love to hate. Microwave oven, chocolate and waves. Percy Spencer, a Navy radar specialist, noticed a chocolate bar in his pocket melted near a magnetron in 1945. That curious observation sparked the invention of the microwave oven, the kitchen gadget that fast forwarded mealtime for millions. So, which accidental invention do you find the most fascinating? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through happy mistakes, give us a thumbs up and share it with friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a glimpse of the bright side of discovery. Sometimes, not following the plan leads us exactly where we're meant to be.